Hey guys, it's Jessica. So in today's video, I am going to be telling you guys about an issue that I found with my mini bum bag, and I did take it into Louis Vuitton. I will be sharing with you guys how they are fixing the issue. So yeah, I want to go ahead and share that with you guys because if you own this bag, you can keep an eye out for what happened to mine, and hopefully that's not what's happening to yours. And yeah, I'll let you guys know my thoughts and everything. So if you are interested in hearing what is going on with this bag, then keep watching. I don't want to come off as negative or picky, but I mean, if I am. This bag is over $2,000 and it shouldn't be having the issues that it's having so early on. I've had this bag for about 2.5 months, almost 3 I think, and it shouldn't have this issue. I want to give you guys a little bit of a background just so you know that I do use it, but I don't use it a lot. And the reason for that is because I am a stay-at-home mom, so I'm mostly at home with my little ones. I leave the house to go pick up my kids from school and to also go to the market. I don't always take the bag with me, and I have other bags that I do switch out into. So I just want you guys to know that as background, so you guys can know that I don't use this bag all the time. Have I used it? Yes, I've used it a handful of times, and it's not an excessive amount of usage, okay? It's not something that I use all day. It's hanging on me all day. Like, it's nothing like that. I literally walk to my car, get in it, drive, get out, pick up the kids, get back in, and get back home. Just know that as background. So I had been using this bag. I wanted to switch out of this bag. So when I do switch out of a bag, I store my bags a certain way. I take off the strap, I roll them up, I put them inside the bag, I put paper, or I put it in like its dust bag, and I put them away. Let me bring out the strap because that is the issue that I have with this bag. So it has 2 straps, the chain strap and the leather strap. We're going to be talking about the leather strap. So I roll it up just like this, a little, you know, loose, just so I could fit inside of the bag. Well, I noticed something weird when I was rolling up the strap. Now, I'm going to try to show this to you guys. If I can't get it to focus or anything, I'm going to try my best to take pictures or take close-ups. But let's try to get this on the screen here. Okay. I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is pop stitches here, and not just one, but this whole section is like popping. So that made me check the whole bag. If you look, this one here on this side, it's starting to pop as well. So let me get it sideways. I hope that it is focusing because there is no more stitch here. Like it's popped. It's popped here. These are popping now. And they're like fraying. It's terrible, terrible stitching. So I start looking through the whole bag. I see pieces of glazing coming off, but the main concern was the pop stitch on this end too. If I'm getting that to focus, like there's another pop stitch there. Can you guys see that? There's another pop stitch there. So that worried me a lot, and I told my husband about it, and he said, all right, let's go, let's get it checked out. So we end up going to the Louis Vuitton that's inside of Bloomingdale's, which now looking back, I should have gone to South Coast, which is a bigger store, and they also have a repair center upstairs. I should have just gone there, but that's besides the point. I went into the Bloomingdale's store, and I spoke to one of the associates and she called a manager. And he got the strap, checked it out, pulled up my receipt. He said, this is exactly what he said, okay? And this is what kind of pissed me off, and it kind of threw me off a little bit, because if he would have just said, hey, this strap is defective, we gotta switch it out, that's different. But he said, oh, it seems that with the rubbing against your body, it's making the stitching pop. How does that make any sense? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, this thing is over $2,000, and you're gonna tell me that the handful of times that I've used it, it's rubbing against me and now it has pop stitches? Like, that is ridiculous. That just threw me off. It put me in a bad mood. It didn't make any sense. Like, I have other bags that I've had for years and that has never happened. Bags that I've been using on a daily basis sometimes, at least back then. And that has never happened. And this bag is a little over 2 months old, and you're gonna tell me that because it's rubbing against my body, now it has pop stitches? That was kind of like a slap in the face in a way, because it's like, are you saying that your products are so freaking cheap that they rub against a body real quick and then it's like, oops, like, yeah, your $2,000 are garbage? Like, that pissed me off. And I posted that on my Instagram. I just posted like that I was so pissed off to check your bags because this is ridiculous with the mini bum bag. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down, film a video. So let me tell you guys how he went ahead and solved the issue. So he told me he was going to order another strap as a spare part and that we would just switch out the straps. And I was like, okay, well, what assures me that this is gonna be okay? If this is not okay, how is this gonna be okay? And that's the part that kind of upset me a lot, is the fact that he didn't even check this. If I was him, I would have checked this bag thoroughly. What if they use the same stitching on this part here? What if that starts fraying? What if that starts popping? And then it's been a long time since I've had it, and then they're not really gonna do anything about it because they already seemed like they didn't want to do anything about this. He's like, oh yeah, with the rubbing against your body. And I was just like, what? You know what? I was upset that he didn't check the bag, and he's like, no, there's nothing wrong with the bag, it's just a strap. The strap is defective. Oh no, so now the bag is defective, it's not the rubbing. Whatever. I was not so happy with the service that I got there. I would have loved for someone to say, hey, you know, this is such a new bag, let me check it for you thoroughly to make sure that you don't have to come back. And I did bring that up to him. I said, well, now it's making me nervous because how do I know, you know? But no, he's like, no, it's fine, the bag is fine. And then I said, well, okay, so can you just switch out the strap? And then he's like, no, I can't just take a strap from a new bag. And I was like, okay, well, what if you just switch out the bags? Like, just switch out the bag entirely. Give me the other bag, because they did have this one available in the store. I said, can you? And then that's another thing that pissed me off, because I was already bothered. So I told him, do you have this bag in store? And then he said, yes, would you like to see it? Like, I don't know, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. The customer service didn't feel right. So I was like, you know what, fine, whatever. He's like, okay, I'm gonna order it, I'll call you when it's ready, and then you could come pick it up and we'll switch out the strap. And I said, no, like, why do I have to come all the way back here? I said, is there any way? Well, I didn't say it like that, but you know, I was playing in my mind. I was like, is there any way that you can just send the strap to my home, and then I will just send me a prepaid label and I'll send the strap back? And then he's like, oh yeah, we could do that, no worries. So then he started typing in and what's your address and blah blah blah. And then he's like, just know that you're gonna have to be there, signature required. I said, okay, that's fine, I don't go anywhere anyways. He's like, okay, set everything up, here you go, don't forget to send in your strap. I said, don't worry, I won't, thank you so much. Took my bag. I was pissed. I was so upset. Long story short, I'm getting hot because this story pisses me off. I just got the strap yesterday, which actually, let me tell you guys, I get a phone call from them and they're like, hey, your strap is ready for pickup. And I'm like, no. They told me they were going to ship it to my house. And then he's like, oh, I wasn't aware of that. I'm sorry. I'm not the one that helped you. And I'm like, yeah, I can't make my way over there. So then he said, oh, okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to ship it. So I got it yesterday. I didn't have time to open it, so we're going to open it today. Whoa, this is so hard to open. Let's go ahead and... Oh, they sent it in a box. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. And then here is the strap. Okay, so I like the little drawstring bag. This is really tight in here. Okay, so here we go. Here is the new strap. And I'm gonna really examine this. What? How do you do this? Oh, okay. We're gonna do it in the largest setting because y'all know, y'all already know. It smells so good. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's glue. I'm not sure if that's glue. Can you guys see that? And then the other thing that I'm concerned about. Okay, let's see. Come on, focus. Okay, the other thing, so I'm concerned about the stitching. Let me take off this ring. Okay, so if you guys could see, there's like a raised little stitch there. Can you guys see that right here? And then there's this that looks like glue or something. So this is the part that I'm nervous about. So if you have this bag and you've had the same problem, let me know. And if you haven't had the same problem, also let me know. This one does not look like that. Obviously, it's brand new. We'll see. I'm gonna use it and we are going to see how it goes. So that is my story and that is what's going on with this bag here. Let me know what you guys think. I am not happy right now. I'm not happy right now. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching.